Okay, so good evening, or this afternoon. Okay, I think it's evening. So good evening once again. And today we want to continue from where we left yesterday. Yesterday we talked a little bit about HTML, the structure of an HTML page and their meaning. And we also looked at some basic tag, how to create a tag, and we talked about the heading, the paragraph, breaks, um, the insert, delete, bold, and then the italic. And we talk. The last one was the marquee, or yeah. So we would like to continue with the some of the tags of HTML page. So today we'll be talking a little bit about some of the tags. Then we'll talk about PHP page commenting, how we can comment our page. Okay, so let's continue with some of our tag. Okay, so today we will um continue from where we left yesterday. So this was what we did yesterday. Okay, okay. So I have it in my browser as this. So basically, this was what we did yesterday. So we will add some of the tag. Okay, so I'll begin with the commenting so that I can comment this one out. Okay, so when we talk of HTML comment, page commenting, um, we can say that we use the page comments um, to get rid of some of the information that we don't want it to be
Hello.
visible. Hello,
Hello.
hello, yes, please.
Hello. Yep, so please, I want to know
Um, please, your line is breaking.
or you continue on what where you are. I said I want to know whether we are to open or we are to continue
Yeah, we want to continue
because I
from
can't
where.
see your way.
Okay, um, this was what we did yesterday, and we want to continue from where we left yesterday. So yesterday, we started ATM or everything afresh. So we began with the structure and the rest. So we are continuing from there where we left yesterday. Please, you get me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So as I said, let's first talk about the HTML comments. So um, the comments, the comments are not displayed by the browser. Please, do you understand? The information that we want to comment will not be displayed by the browser, but it will be part of the code. So we want part of the session. As for now, like now, we want this information that we have here to be there, all right, but we want to hide it on our web page. Maybe we want it or we may need it in the future. So then we can remove the comment from it. So um, to create a comment in HTML, um, we use the less than. Okay, let me talk about types of page commenting. Mostly, we have the single line commenting and we have the double line commenting. But HTML has only one type of commenting, which is the double type of commenting, the double line type of commenting. So the less than with the exclamation sign, minus minus, then the information that you want to comment, then followed by the minus minus, then the greater than sign. Please, do we understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so supposing all this information that I have here, I want to comment all of them. So starting from where the center is to the latter part where we have the marquee. So I'll just begin with um, my less than sign with the exclamation, then minus minus. So we can see that we have a gray like there. So up to where we want. So at this place, so then minus minus greater than. So this is what we call the HTML page commenting. So when I save this and run it in my browser, you may see that we will have an empty web page. But when we go to the view page source, you see that we have it here, but it's been commented. Okay, so let's go and continue on from the task that we wanted to create. Okay, so today, that as for the tag, we will start with emphasis. So to create an emphasis, we use the less than then em to create an emphasis on a particular piece of information that you want to create.
Hello, hello, sir. Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Yes, please.
Please scroll it. Let me see how you begin. Please scroll it and let me see how you begin the comment on the.
Okay. To begin with the comment, um, we use the less than sign, then exclamation, then minus minus, then up to where you want to comment with the so minus minus, then greater than sign.
Okay. So in this style, is like you hide the document or you hide the code for people not to see or what?
When I comment this one, it will not appear on the web browser. So, for example, as we are doing right now, I don't want this information that I comment to appear on the browser. So I have to comment it out. I don't want to delete it.
Okay.
So I have to comment it. So on the web page, we have a blank web page. But when we view the page source, we still have the information here.
Okay.
So let's continue with the emphasis.
Okay.
Okay. So um, emphasis. So we can say um, this test. Yes. Okay. So I'll save it. Then move to my browser, then have a look of what. So this is the emphasis that I was talking about. You create an emphasis on the text. So let's move to another tag. So we have another tag called small. It's used to define smaller text. So small, you can say, to have a proper field, let's first create a header to tag here. Then let me have so content, and let me close the header 2 here. Okay, so within the header 2, I have a small, so a small, let me type small here, small. Okay, so I'll save it, move to my browser, refresh. So this is the H2 and the small text that we created. So we can even change this H2 to a paragraph. Also refresh, so we can see it's used to define a small text. Okay, so let's move to different from. We have the mark. We have the mark tag. Okay, so we have the mark tag. So the mark is used to highlight. Oh,
Ada,
sorry, mark rather. So um, okay, okay. So I'll save, then refresh my browser. So this is the mark that we have. It's used to highlight an information. Okay, so now let's talk about um, other ones. So let me create paragraph here. And let me talk about the superscript. Superscript. So with the superscript, we use the SUP. So this is a superscript. Save, move to my browser. So this is the superscript. So let's try to, instead of us having a normal superscript, we can use it to form a mathematical equation.
please, you're going. Hello, hello,
Hello,
hello,
hello.
hello. Some of us, our network, you are running faster, so you are not following. The network, you receive the feedback within the next 2 minutes.
Okay,
So
okay. I have to take time. So with the superscript, let's try to form. We can use the superscript, and we have the. So let's try to form an equation. So I'll have a paragraph here. Let me close the paragraph here. So I'll have maybe um, x, then superscript. So I want to create x raised to the power 2, or okay, something like this. 2, maybe 2 0 0 0. So I'll save, then move to my browser. Okay, so we can see the superscript here. So we can have a superscript within a superscript. So supposing I want to create another superscript for this 2000, I'll move. Okay, I didn't close my first superscript. Okay, so within this one, I can create another superscript. This here. So this time around, maybe 3000. Then let me save it. Move to my browser. Then refresh. So I have my first superscript. Then the next one. Okay. Let's move to subscript. So as compared to the
Sir,
superscript.
please slow down for us. It's a feedback. You'll be getting your feedback late.
Okay. Then I'll wait a little bit for you to type.
Hello, sir, you can move on.
Okay. So then let's move on with the subscript. So to create a subscript, it's just similar as the superscript, but this time around, so P with a closing tag. Okay. So to create a, I have my X. So to create a subscript, use the less than then sub tag. So I may have, let me write a 2000 again, and I'll save it and move to my browser. So we have it here. As we did for the first one, we can have nested subscripts. Okay, save it. So I can run my work. So as we see, we have um, superscript within a superscript, subscript. Okay. Please, can we continue?
Yes.
Okay. So for the as for the tag, we have plenty. We have plenty, so we can't. If you say we will do or we waste my time, so I'd like to talk about a few of containers. They are all tags, but actually they does nothing. They do nothing on the web page. It's just a wrapper or a container that we use to wrap around other tags. So I'll comment the one that I did. So um, starting from here, then exclamation mark minus minus. Then I'll close it here. Okay. So can we move on?
A minute.
Okay.
Okay, so you can move on.
Okay. So I'll introduce a new concept called style. It's an attribute of HTML tag. Style actually is a CSS. So how we can style. So I'll talk basis of the CSS. In the nearby future, we will do an in-depth of CSS. So okay, um, we have a tag called div. Div. So actually, this tag it does nothing on the web page. So let me save it. Then refresh my browser. You see, we have nothing. A div is just a container. So with this, we can give it a property. So as I said earlier, I'm introducing an attribute called style. So we use the style, then equal to, then with double quotes. Please hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
We use the style equal to then double quote. So we will try to give this div some properties such as width, height, color, background color, so that we can see that this div is on our web page, but it does nothing. So we can give it a width. So we use the property, then this column, then value, followed by semicolon. That's how we do it. We use property, then the value, then semicolon. Please hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we may have a property like width, then we can give it a value like 200 pixels. This is the first property and the value. Then we can also set height, semicolon, and then a value like also 200 pixel, then semicolon. So we have two. So we can also give it For us to see it, we can give it a property like background color. So background, then we can give it a value like maybe red. So we can go and see how it looks like. So I'll save it, then move to my browser. So after this is what we've created. So within this container, we can have a few information or some information to display. Please hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me take this one off. So meaning that the paragraph and then the headings that we created, we can actually give them a style. So let's try to style a paragraph. So I'll create, let's take first paragraph. Okay, then maybe I'll say, um, I'll give this one color red. So this is color red. Then I'll copy, then paste it for the second time. So this one is, let's say,
So, sir, what happened to the div that
I clean it.
you tried?
I wanted us to style test. I wanted to show that the div is just a wrapper. We have some tags that are just wrapper. It wraps around other tags. So
Hello, sir.
example, oh,
Hello, sir.
yes, please.
Hello. Network.
Please talk.
Hello.
Hello, please talk. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so um, the first one I said we want to style it and give it a color of red. So we use the style property. Then to give the text a color, we use the property called color. Color.
Hello,
Then
sir.
okay, please
Hello, sir.
talk. Please talk.
I want to know what happened to the dev that
I clean it.
you clean it.
If you want it. Then I gave it a style, and the first property was width. Then I gave it 200 pixels. Then the next one was the height. I also gave it 200 pixels. Then I gave it a background color of red.
Right.
Even we can still, I want it to be visible. I want this one that we are doing to be visible. So let me cut it, then paste it inside the div. Okay. So we have a background of red. So
Please,
then I have to
please
change.
slow down a bit. We've been
Okay.
receiving the feedback. 3 seconds before we can do anything. So please slow down a bit.
Okay. So please, can I move on?
Please wait.
Okay.
Yeah, Ivan. Okay. Hello.
Okay,
Okay.
so I want to start this one. The first one, we had a background of red, so I have to change. So let me change it to something like blue. Then okay, then I'll give this one a color of white. Okay, so the second one is a big test. So style. Then I want to increase the size of the paragraph. So we have something called font size. So the font size, I can give it something like 20 pixels. Please hope it's clear.
So it means this one with the paragraph, you can even type the style inside the
Yeah,
font. I mean,
you can type the style inside any of the tags. You can style any of the tag, being it the body, the header, or anything. So I would like to save
okay.
it, then move to my browser, then refresh. So this is the effect that we have. So I'll move back to the code.